Hey guys, Stephen Watkins here. I want to talk to y'all about the future Resident Evil and stuff like that. I'm also going to talk about concerns about Chris Redfield and Capcom. Alright guys, I know this is going to sound difficult, but just listen to what I'm trying to say, okay? We all have different opinions. We all do. We're not perfect. But let me say this, okay? I don't know what Capcom has up their sleeves. It's just the problem is that they're not able to listen to the fans, and I don't know what kind of deal that they're going through. But I can say this: I mean, they do make good Resident Evil games. Just listen, I don't care if Resident Evil is survival horror or action. It's just there are two things that we have a problem with Capcom. Number one, Capcom has number one. Capcom is our money grabbers, which I could agree was Nemesis, that they're money grabbers. Number two, in every Resident Evil games, they start changing characters of the way they look, and even if some characters are in their 40s, they still make them young like they're in their 20s. I mean, like, what in the world, Capcom? And listen, guys, and Nemesis, if you're watching this video, I need you to listen, okay? It's not. There's nothing wrong with the game being action. There's nothing wrong with all that. It's just changing the character, like uh, changing the character of the way that the characters has some skills and stuff like that, and what they're known for. For example, Leon Kennedy, like he was a Raccoon City. I mean, he was a Raccoon City survivor in 1998 and stuff, and then he joined the U.S. government. Therefore, and after all these years, he's been highly skilled. And then if you just want to change a character like that, if you just want to change of the way the character's personality is, that's just not right in my opinion. Additionally, changing the character's face and make it young, make it look like a retard or something, I don't think that's right at all. But I'm gonna say this: for Leon back in 1998 to 2004, I mean, the only reason that they changed character's face is because the only reason they change faces and stuff like that is because they get older. You can't expect them to be the same forever. But and for example, if Leon's like in his 30s, so like in his late 40s, and Capcom decided to make Leon younger, that's just not right. This stuff. That's just what I mean. That's just what pisses me off. It's Capcom just trying to change characters that are from like even they're in the 40s and they try to make them younger. I mean, I understand they don't want them to look old, but they have to understand is that they need to stay true to the character. Anyway, let's move on to about Chris Redfield. Now, I know some of y'all are wondering why, and listen, I know some of y'all don't like Chris to be muscular, but hear me out, guys. And Nemesis, hear me out, and Resident Evil fans, true Resident Evil fans, hear me out, okay? It is what it is. And the only reason Chris Redfield is known for all that is because he's been skilled. If he hasn't been skilled, then that's the problem. Then he shouldn't be muscular at all if he wasn't that skilled. And listen, Chris has been through a lot ever since Resident Evil. Chris has been through a lot in Resident Evil 1, Code Veronica, Resident Evil 5, Revelations, and Resident Evil 6. He's been through a lot, guys. And guys, now you're telling me that you want Chris to be non muscular and not punch boulders anymore. Well, guys, that's the way he is known for. I mean, yes, they shouldn't make. I'm not saying that Chris should be too muscular though. I mean, he shouldn't be too muscular. But they need to stay true to his character, personality, and traits. That's just what Chris is known for. I mean, if some of y'all don't like that, that's fine. We all have different opinions. But that's just what Chris is known for. Because, I mean, in Resident Evil Vendetta, though, Chris is still the same as he was in Resident Evil 5 and 6. But, so yeah. I mean, that's just the way I see it. And talking about Resident Evil 7 Chris and stuff, I know there are some concerns about Chris working with Umbrella again and betraying the BSA. Well, I read, well, probably like probably like 6 months ago or something. I don't know. Um, some guy on Twitter, I think his name is Alex Aniel or something. He was speculating that, he did say that I mean, he did say that Chris never betrayed the BSA or he joined the Umbrella at all. Which he could be right though. And guys, listen to me. Chris will never betray the BSA. If he did betray the BSA, I'm sure Pierce would not like that, and he would turn over to his grave for that. I mean, we all have different opinions, guys. And hear me out, okay? I know some of y'all are going to be like, well, Stefan, he betrayed the BSA. Well, it's not that, guys. What y'all need to understand is that if he did betray the BSA, if he did betray the BSA, I'm sure he would be a traitor. I think, in my opinion, that I think the BSA and Blue Umbrella are working together to restore peace to the world. So that's just the way I see it. I mean, it's, I mean, just, I mean, just don't be like Chris is going to betray the BSA, because Chris cares about people. In Vendetta though, he was still in BSA in 2017 in Resident Evil 7 when he was joining Umbrella. That didn't make any sense, and I agree with you, and I agree with some of you on that. So just know that. We're all different. Sorry, I say things that don't make sense. Sorry. Not things, but I think things. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you just have to understand that I wouldn't think Chris would join Umbrella or anything. And guys, look up on the Wikipedia. And don't be like, Chris, it's not with the BSA anymore. Well, he is. It's kind of like in Resident Evil Vendetta that he has permission from the BSA to work with Neo Umbrella, was the Blue Umbrella. If it was red, then that's the bad guy. That's just the way I see it. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here and stuff like that. But remember what I said. I wouldn't think Chris would betray the BSA. So, we all have different opinions. And also, there's one thing I need to add about Capcom. It's not because Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6 don't have a sense story or anything like that. This story does make sense, so it's just, although they don't feel like it, but in my opinion, they do. That's just the way I see it. I respect your opinion and all, but just understand is that it's Resident Evil 7 that don't make sense. And changing Chris, hair and stuff, that's just not right. And stuff. But there's this person named David Vaughn. There's one thing I do agree with him on. It is a job. It is what it is. But what Capcom needs to understand is that changing a character, make him young when Chris is in his 40s, that just doesn't make sense. Chris is like he's in his 20s or something. That just doesn't make sense. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here, and thank you for watching my video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and whatever. Anyway, have a nice day.